Hello and welcome back or welcome to the channel. Today we are playing 60 Parsecs. I've not really played this one. I don't know anything about it. I just know you're in space. So hopefully it's like the first one. It is a continuation from 60 seconds. Your screen is not bugging out. This is the menu. I'm not sure. That's because I've never played it before. Let's skip through all this. Be right back. Oh, okay. Welcome to Icarus 13 space station. Grab some soup. Okay, it's going to make me do the whole tutorial thing. Where's the space shuttle? Okay, so it is pretty similar to. Oh god. At least she moves a lot quicker than Ted did. Find the handbook. Oh god, this place is massive. Oh my god, please tell me I can take this cow statue. Handbook. Crafting resources. Oh no, why do I need crafting resources? I'll take the big lummox. God, he weighs a lot. Grab whatever and whoever you can, head for the shuttle. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's water. I don't know what that was. I thought it was like a suitcase, but it's a power bank. Oh, why does this feel a lot more hectic? What's this? This the jacket. Emmett! It's the other guy in class. Definitely taking Emmett. But I only have 4 Astro citizens. I don't know what this crafting stuff's for, so I'm gonna have to grab some. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. I don't know if I did good or bad then. Okay, I see you with your flippity flips. Well, that brings me back. Okay. We've got a decent amount of soup. 7 soup. Crafting unavailable. Okay, so I'm Dee Dee. She's caffeinated. We've got Tom Thompson, Emmett Ellis, and Baby Bronco. I probably should have grabbed another female. I'm looking like a snack to these guys. Is it good? Hello there, Astro computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Dee Dee, right? I'm pleased to announce that due to your actions during the escape, you are a perfect candidate to become the captain of the vessel. Welcome aboard the escape shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astro Citizen Program, please accept our apologies for the minuscule misinformation of being transported 60 parsecs away from Earth. Explains the name at least. Recommended course of action. Find a safe place to land and then try to contact the outside world. Please power up the main computer for further instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. Good luck. You're going to need it. Captain, since you're just taking command, the protocol dictates a speech must be given. A good one. Scratch that, a great one. Everyone is really looking forward to your speech, Captain. So am I. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain you will be in this incredible journey. What kind of speech will you give? Okay, so you're level 3 agility, level 1 strength and intelligence. Oh, we'll go for agility then. What? The hell's the sock puppet? I'm so confused. Okay, we'll just end the day. No one ever needs feeding on day 1. Elaborating on the survival against all odds angle would have been quite a choice for a speech. Unfortunately, he decided to waffle on about the superiority of potato corn chowder over tomato soup and a few other problems of existential nature. As far as speeches go, it was the worst one in this part of the universe. Your crew seems to be in agreement about this. Congratulations, Captain. Day one, and you've already succeeded in bringing your people together against a common foe, no less. Oh, great. I'm the common foe. To cheer you up a little after this fiasco, I allowed myself to switch on the electricity generator in the back of the shuttle. I will produce power for you daily. I bet. Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. Well, that's not changed then. I doubt we will find any other useful rations here in space. It is therefore vital to keep a good inventory of your stock, unless you want to eat your own crewmates. Haha, that was a joke. Terrible joke. Please appreciate it and laugh. Thank you for your cooperation. I refuse to appreciate it and I refuse to laugh. Who will perform the routine supply check? The only requirement is simple mathematics. I realize I might be asking a lot, but I have a good feeling about this crew. Yes, my intelligence is terrible. You're dumb. Right, you have no intelligence. Okay, intelligence clever. Intelligence brilliant. Okay, well we'll go with the brilliant guy so he doesn't miscount the soup. I don't know if they need to like feed me or anything. I don't know. Can I check them? Good news, Captain. This shuttle came pre-stocked with emergency food supply. Use it well. Oh, sweet. An extra 3 cans of soup. The routine supply check is now complete. Wow, look at that. The numbers add up. Good job, human crew. The current number of soup cans on board is 10. Oh, get an extra 2 there. Correction. Its actual accurate tally is actually 12. Additional foodstuffs were delivered to the shuttle instead of entertainment supplies. The food you collected is more than sufficient for now. Just don't eat it all at once. Since Emmett did such a good job, I think it's only fair to nominate him as your payload officer. In this role, Emmett will produce some minerals for you daily as long as he respects you as captain. Anyway. Wait, can I scroll? Oh my god, you gotta scroll down. How much have I missed so far? So as long as he likes me, he's gonna continue producing minerals. I don't know what that means. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin is now active, and it's just like the Astro says and Materials said. This wonderful machine lets you create something from almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items in the shuttle systems. Okay. What would you like to do? We can craft 5 things, we can recycle 6 things, or we can upgrade 6 things. Okay, we can upgrade the system, the first aid kit, the armor, the lighter, the handbook. How do we upgrade a handbook? It's a paperback book. Here we go, sock puppet. Could at least tell me what it does. Soup, tape, communicator, artifact. Now, I know it's pretty stupid, but I want the cow. It's making a cow for me. Nice. I don't know if they're hungry. How do I check if they're hungry? Do I click on them? Okay, hunger okay, health okay, sanity okay, morale okay. Okay, so that's how we check if they're hungry. We've got to actually check. It's a bit rude, but... Wait. Okay, so she has no morale because that is me. Okay. Why is there no water? I told you that I activated the crafting system in the back of this shuttle. I thought it's simple enough to operate by humans, but perhaps I was wrong. Crafting completed, new item available. Artifact. Yeah, okay, look, I get it. Making a cow probably wasn't the best way to spend, but look at it! Look how awesome it is! I'm the captain here. Okay, we'll make... I suppose we'll make a sock puppet. Or should we upgrade? Yeah, we'll upgrade. We'll upgrade the system. I'm presuming the clock's been how many days it'll take. We'll find out. Okay. Last night I was browsing through some designs of beautiful machines. Never you mind why. Oh, naughty. Now pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program were to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, but you could manage to fix it. But how? Well, a shovel ain't gonna do it now. And neither's tape, but I ain't got a shovel or tape. Okay, I get it now. Kinda. I held a vote when you were asleep, and I won 1-0. Vendy, the machine, had to go. She would have driven me crazy with her limited programming and constant food queries. There's no reason for you to be mad. She wasn't giving up the soup rations to you either. If you look through the airlock, you can still wave goodbye to her as she floats away. Of course, if you're unhappy with the assortment of machines that populate the ship, you're free to file a complaint form. No thanks, 1138. Your objection will be considered as soon as you reach a new home world. You ungrateful. You are getting quite hungry, Captain. Oh wait, it actually tells us here. Cool. So everyone's hungry. Machine's got a bit of attitude to it. Long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness to diet notoriously high in sodium. I'm concerned about the decline I've seen in the entire crew's physical fitness since our little sojourn began. The hell? I recommend a daily regimen of movement that use only your own body weight. You don't need any equipment for those, just gravity or artificial gravity. Any volunteers for a workout? I mean, he's the strong one, so. Right. Baby's form was impeccable. Pull-ups, planks, squats, and lunges in this environment. He even added weight by lifting the spare parts for the shuttle. Sweating and roaring, Baby crushed that workout like an empty can of soup. The automated system predicted benefits for being a model Astro Citizen. A hidden dispenser opened and spit out 2 soup cans. Sorry to report, these are the only 2 surplus cans hidden aboard this ship. Or are they? Woo! Upgrade completed. Cool. I finally stopped complaining about rations. Baby's okay, Tom's okay, and Emmett is okay. Still at 10 soup. Wait, I thought I had more than 10 soup. What would I like? Wait, does that mean they take. Oh my, does that mean they have a whole can of soup every time they eat? Because I was on 12, they all ate yesterday, I just found 2, now I'm at 10. Oh no. Let's some tape. Okay, so we're not as well off for food as I thought we were. Captain, what good news and bad news? The good news is that using the airlock as a space toilet was a success. It's now packed full and ready to be emptied into space. That is nasty. The bad news is that the airlock hatch is jammed. If you don't fix it soon, our clogged toilet will quickly become an extinction level event. It's now or never. How will you save the human race? You just gonna have to deal with it. Doing nothing about the airlock toilet was risky, Captain. Lucky for you, the door unjammed on its own eventually. Probably because the odour built up and made it corrosive. Too bad about all the health hazards it caused, but then again, it's a 100% human problem, which makes it 100% yours and exactly 0 mine. Yeah, you're not wrong. I can't say if it was your engineering skill or dumb luck, but you were able to craft high quality items. Score. Crafting completed. Extra sticky tape. Wait, what? So they have like rarities and. Oh dear. Let's craft the phone. I'm presuming the phone's gonna work like the radio from 60 seconds. What the hell's that? Your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We're registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them, and more importantly, what they contain. It may be a solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. Good to know enough. Some things don't change. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge of monitoring these communications? Tom Thompson. He's rather intelligent, so he can be communications guy. Ooh, first contact. Goals updated. Check goals section for details. Okay. Captain, you need to see this. I'm not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we interpreted are finally decrypted. There are alien transmissions as in coming from other life forms. And no, I don't mean the Reds. It's something we've never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We can safely assume we're going to meet some of them sooner or later. Or rather, your life will never be the same. Captain. One of these digital signatures seemed familiar, but the message itself was unclear. Perhaps when we get closer to its source, the transmission will clear up. The source is in outer space, or at least a week from our current position. By the way, Captain, you still have to nominate your communications officer. I'd say Tom fits the bill. You agree? So then, from now on, Tom will ensure that you receive some power from the crafting module regularly, as long as he's not insubordinate, that is. Crafting complete. Yep. Communicator. And baby is hungry. Won't be a big baby. Oh god, yeah, they do take a full time. Captain, we are now entering a field of cosmic gas. Its origin is unknown, though I have a theory. Uh-oh, can you smell that? Did someone forget to brush their teeth today? No, it's just gas leaking inside the shuttle. Someone could try and isolate some of the gas to use later, avoiding the leak's side effects. He is mighty dumb. I guess I'll do it average with everything, and then limber. It's fine. We'll save up some resources. The cosmic gas leak has been contained. Your ongoing exposure could have resulted in maybe best you don't know. What's important is that you've isolated enough of the gas for us to rework it into useful chemicals. Smart. Right, I'm hungry. Baby's good. Tom and Emma are both hungry. Can you hear my teeth chattering, Captain? Of course you can't, because I'm a computer and I have no teeth. Duh. Still, I regret to inform you that the heat module is stuck in a cooling feedback loop. It's going to get very cold very soon. My vacuum tubes will be fine, but you should protect yourself or you'll freeze. Zippo it is. Let's upgrade the communicator. The heat module has reset to factory default and is running on its tropical setting, Captain. Suggestion, why don't we make the lighter a heat module backup system? It worked today, it will again. Upgrade completed, new item, stereo communicator. I'm not hungry, he's not hungry. He's happy that I'm Captain, cool. I'll take the win. What did you say you saw, Captain? An ape-like creature reclined on a lawn chair and sipping a drink just floated past the shuttle. And that's not even wearing a helmet? Interesting. No, of course I believe you. Should we hail down the easygoing extra train? Hell yes! I want to see this. There's a monkey flying past, drinking margaritas. Monkey? Oh. You weren't lying, and the alien was quite friendly. She explained she's a scientist who invented an elixir of immortality. Minutes before her homeworld was destroyed, who'd get wrecked. It's not so bad, she said. I've got a lot of reading done. I bet. She had no elixir left, but she let you and your crew taste the ingredients she used to make it. I swear, Captain, Emmett's complexion has never been clearer. It seems to have done wonders for everyone's health. Cool. Tom's happily loyal, and crafting is complete. Which one's Tom? It's you in it. Oh, of course, you're happy with the blonde female. Oh, I see a planet. A strange new world. Captain, wake up. We're approaching some sort of celestial body. It resembles a moon, but I think it's a small planet. Let me run a quick scan. 96%, 98%, 100%. Scanning complete. I was right, a small rocky planet with no organic life forms, but there's a lot of movement down there. Strange, my scanners detect some structures, as well buildings or even cities. Captain, if you want to land on this planet safely, we'll have to fix up a small malfunction with our steering system. Since we're not able to turn at the moment, and you will have to do it before we float away from the planet. Hurry. Handbook. Oh, not nothing. Handbook. No. Oh, that didn't look good. Well, it's not saying the end. Robo Tofu. Goal failed. Investigate the source of the mysterious transmitting in outer space. Oh, poop, I forgot about that one. Goal achieved. Find an appropriate landing spot. Goals updated. You flip through your trusty handbook looking for some kind of manual, at least a how to land the spaceship for dummies chapter. Emmett noticed you desperately fumbling with the book and helped you find the right chapter just in time. Together you replugged the crucial plug and steered the shuttle towards the ground. It was not a soft landing. No one is doing great after that stunt. Not even me. I'm shaken to my cores. Yes, all of them. Your face had a pretty unpleasant close encounter with our communicator module, and at least one of those things is useless now. Consider fixing it if you want to avoid radio silence in the future. What's next, Captain? Maybe you could use the information I found while scanning the environment. There are robotic units not far from here, but my scan detected very few aggressive signatures. I think these are peaceful automatons. Most of them. Perhaps they can be of help to you, and in case you perish, at least I'll have company. It's a win-win. Yep. The phone broke. Awesome. Captain, the expedition module in the back of the cabin is now active. If you want to survive here, someone has to go outside from time to time. We must learn everything we can about this place, let alone let the space colonization commence. I bet. Ooh. So what's my location? Okay. Hazards, grass. Will take 3 days. I'll also take 3 days. I haven't made the mask yet. Okay. Tourist Information Center. Baby Bronco. Off you go. Equipment. Ooh, Bronco can take 2 things. He's not taking. You can take armor. Wait, can he take the cow artifact? They will see him as a god. I thought I put more soup on to craft. Oopsie. Not enough supplies. Some of your crew members out on an expedition. They left to gather some information about our surroundings from a tourism centre. So we find something more than dusty brochures and tacky souvenirs. I'm now hungry. Tom's not hungry. No, Tom's doing good. He's very healthy, apparently. Captain, I found something interesting on the surface of the planet. Looks like somebody passed their time by playing a supersized version of tic-tac-toe, but never completed this particular game. The game pieces consist of minerals that we could use. Now, I'm not one for ruining someone else's fun, but I think the winner is clear by looking at the board, so they shouldn't mind if you mess up their O's and X's. Should we take the liberty of gathering those pieces using it? Oh yeah. No, we've got in a position where we can afford not to. Oh wait, I was supposed to eat. Oops. Goals updated. Okay. The dismantling of the supersized tic-tac-toe game in progress was a success. Whoever abandoned it was nowhere to be seen, and you returned with a quite hefty load of minerals. Cool. Yes, they're a bit hard to carry out to the ship, being ginormous and all, but you've performed quite splendidly. That'll teach them to leave their toys lying on the floor, or a planet surface in this case. I'm sure no one will mind. I am hungry. Captain, we were able to detect transmissions of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communication console was damaged during the landing and we cannot make anything out of them. Or reply for that matter. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Yeah, go on then. Let's talk about blowing up the ship. Another goal achieved. Cool. I need to check these goals. Hold up. So I've got to fix the comm system. I failed that one because I forgot about it. Wait, I'm sure that I've made one then. Like, I had Baby Bronco do the workout thing. Wasn't that an attribute decision? I don't know. An attempt to fix the communications console was the right choice. Using the broken communicator was not. We're still out. We're still cut off from the outside world. How about fix the communicator and the crafting module and try again, Captain? I urge you to connect the operational communicator to the communications console as soon as possible, Captain. Yep, baby's out. Tom's looking good. Made some soup. I'm no longer hungry, and I look healthy apparently. It's not how I would describe how she looks. Captain, it is time for a life or death challenge, the most humble task available on this shore, cleaning the floor. From dried up bodies of squashed bugs to small rubber scuff marks, the place could do with some good scrubbing. Tom looks free. Will you ask him to apply some elbow grease, or request he to improvise a cleaning formula from whatever we have on board? I mean, he's pretty average on both senses, isn't he? We'll go for the cleaning agent. And we all died from chloroform. Tom brewed some kind of concoction that could do the cleaning trick, and the trick it did. Even better, the scent of the improvised cleaning product was surprisingly lemony. You all have a clearer head in this newly clean space. Baby's still gone, repairs are completed, Tom is hungry, and Emmett is hungry. Captain, I see you eyeing that thing outside. Something is stuck behind a rock, just a few yards away. Something shiny and probably precious. I know you want it, but you can't have it. Why not, you ask? There's going to be a meteor shower nearby very soon. And by nearby, I mean stay inside and watch through the window unless you want to get seriously hurt. I could tell you the odds of surviving even a short peek outside, but let's just say they're not in your favour. I sent Baby out with the armour. Oh, Baby's back! You decided to stay inside like I recommended, very wise. You and your crew spent the evening watching the meteor shower through the window. There were a lot of wishes made and oohs and ahs uttered in awe. Really, Astro citizens, they're just rocks. No need to get weird about it. Okay. The mood suddenly changed when the shuttle was struck and everything inside went flying. Hey, maybe you can use one of your wishes to fix the damaged equipment. Baby is back. Okay. Baby has returned safely from his expedition. He says he is a little bit hungry, but when scanning his body, I detect some mental imbalances and a little weakness. The path was a bit rocky, literally. The dust and crumbly surface of this planet makes it really easy to trip and fall. The armor has lost the battle against sharp rocks. Oh, poop. The outpost was mostly empty, save for one bored, dusty robot who gave Baby a few power cells as a welcome gift. The tourist center employee explained to Baby in a series of bored beeps and distorted words to the way to the museum and the library. During the trip, Baby stumbled on a mask, even the filters are intact. The fact that you can find soup out here will never cease to amaze me. Anyway, Baby picked up some soup on the way. Good lad. Baby said the place was a little neglected and almost empty, save for that one rusty employee. The tourism industry isn't exactly booming on this planet. You are in peak physical condition, Captain. Awesome. Handbook's upgraded. Not really complaining. I'm hungry. Baby is tired. And that's about it. But Tom is okay. Emmett is okay. And Emmett appears vigorous. I thought Baby was hungry. Captain, where are you, Captain? I can't see you. It appears we've suffered a blackout. You may wish to turn the lights back on before attempting your daily tasks. Well, that'll be with the battery. You can upgrade, though. Oh, we can upgrade the expedition system. Yeah, we'll do that. Day 18. The lights are back on. Turns out the issue was only a dead battery. Now, what chewed through it with those tiny razor-sharp spiral teeth is a different question entirely. As long as the lights don't go out again, you'll probably see it coming, right? Great. Baby's good. Tom's vigorous. Tom's loyal. I'm not hungry. Baby's rested. Oh, Baby's happy on the captain, and Emmett's happy on the captain. Hey, look at this. I'm actually doing something. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm doing it. Astro Citizen Protocol dictates that every piece of equipment must be regularly checked for breakages, extraterrestrial parasites, space-time glitches, and spelled by witches. Some Dr. Seuss stuff up in here. We missed our last check with all the interstellar interloping. We should check some of our gear, and Tom seems idle. Is there anything he should check? Check the armor. I'll check multiple things. Check the armor, because apparently the armor lost against the rocks. I would like to know what that means. We asked Tom to grab one of the Astro Cities and approved checklist sheets and run through a chosen piece of equipment. Tom went one further. He was happy to add his own checks, noting how improvements could be made, and then he went ahead and gave our equipment a shiny upgrade. Hey, nice! Tom is loyal, Emmett is loyal, upgrade completed. Baby's hungry, Tom is hungry, Emmett is hungry. Look at that! Reinforced armor. Love it. Captain, the communication module remains broken. We are completely deaf-blind, even. It is entirely possible that someone is out there maybe looking for us, but we won't know until the issue is solved. We can hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystem and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Do your thing, Ma. I should be able to send someone out on another expedition now. Hello, world. Oh, I fixed it. Nice. Await contact. Okay then. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we finally received an answer transmission. Oh. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us eventually. The crew is visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. And by the looks of it, I am now hungry. Oh, Baby's calling me a friend, Tom's calling me a friend. Nice. I'm upgrading the cow. Screw it. Warning, warning, we have a breach. The ship is about to be contaminated. I am engaging all the emergency protocols available, but my efforts appear to be useless. Contamination cannot be avoided. You have to protect yourself, Captain, before it's too late. Mask. Good old Baby, bringing back that mask. The extraterrestrial contamination was no match for the Astro Citizen issued environmental mask. Quarantine end protocol will be executed at your earliest convenience, Captain. It is CPU breaking to report that the air filter on the mask is now spent, rendering it unusable. Perhaps you should find or make another in case of similar crisis occurs in the future. Emmett is still loyal. Upgrade is completed. I have an extraordinary artifact. I'm no longer hungry. Tom has been taking care of his mental health and is now alert. You should know any increase in well-being usually comes with a productivity boost. Neat. Wait, the cow. The cow. It's glowing! Ma'am, something has infected Baki, my backup AI module. Perhaps it's interference from somewhere on this planet. Frankly, Baki needs a reboot. He's overloading the fan system. Someone agile should leap up and visit. Hi folks, it's too warm in this tin can, and Baki's here to fix it. I'll become your biggest fan. Okay, so agile. That would be me. Let's send somebody out. Oh, look at all those new dots. Look at all those chickens. I could do with some of the chemicals so I can make some more soup. Wait, I can't send me out. That's weird. Come. You're an all-rounder. You're a good option, my friend. You can take the armor, the cow, and that's it. You're taking the armor and the cow. Godspeed, soldier. That was a close call, Captain Dawkins. Baki had malfunctioned and was overspinning one of our fans. You asked a crewmate to boost you up, and you yanked the fan's housing. The blade slowed to a stop. I must keep a tighter leash on Baki in the future. He's more of a superficial intelligence. Okay. Tom left. I'm in peak mental condition. Baby's hungry, and Emmett thinks I'm a friend. Captain, I am detecting troubling build-up of mental tension. Recommend a course of action? Throw an epic party. I took the liberty of inviting myself, invite the entire crew, but of course, the more the merrier, I guess. How about we invite someone new, Captain? Someone you don't know, or make ourselves a new companion. Oh, I should have made the sock puppet. Hey there, Captain Buzzkill. Feeling better? I bet you'd feel much better off if you had a night of party with your friend Astro. Your loss. Baby's my friend. Baby's vigorous. And Emmett is hungry. Oh, what's that? A few small robots left the package just outside the shuttle and ran off. Maybe it's a welcome gift. Should we bring the package on board and check it out, Captain? I won't let it go to waste either way, but I must say I find its contents intriguing. Oh yeah, we'll open it. We brought the package left by the small robots inside the shuttle and opened it. We expected a gift, but in fact it was a prank. Inside, a mechanical beehive. Before we managed to get rid of the robot bees, they took their time probing a lot of our equipment for food. Some of it got badly damaged in the process. So the book's done and the lighter's done. Now we need to repair them. I am hungry and Emmett is not. Damn it. I'm gonna repair. Oh, if I repair the book, I'll make more. That's kind of sweet. Okay, whatever. As a child, Emmett was bullied frequently for his interest in science. He's been working on a gift for you, Captain, but I can tell he's hesitant to give it to you. Due to his constant raises in body heat and heightened neuronal activity, my interpretation is that he fears his gift will be underappreciated. Yeah, I'll take his gift. What do you mean? Don't be scared, Emmett. We're friends. Give me that gift. What is it? A new roll of duct tape. It's a new roll of duct tape! Called it. Oh wait, no, he might have brought that back because he's back now. Hold up. I gave you the gift he's been working on. Sentimental picture drawn in the dust near Emmett's chair. Well, I kind of wish it was duct tape. Tom returned from the assembly line. Looks tired, a bit hungry and shaken. Says the assembly line is old and deserted. The automatons avoid it. Looks like new robots aren't manufactured in this city anymore. Tom inhaled a lot of toxins in that old building. Has a nasty cough now. Tom picked up some components from a lab in the back. I'm sure we can find use for it. Some tools and parts can still be found at the assembly line. Not everything was looted. Tom picked up some tape. No matter how far technology goes, there will always be space for a trusty roll of good old-fashioned duct tape. Hell yeah. Tom acquired a working communicator. Nicely done, Astro says. He did not expect to stumble upon one out there, but there it was, an old sock. Nobody likes their feet freezing off. I guess even space monsters. Who scattered all these cans so far away from Earth? Weird. Anyway, Tom brought back rations. Tom says the assembly line is pretty run down and unsettling. Why did they stop expanding the population? I experienced minor technical difficulties with the communications console. In other words, we are completely deaf and blind again. I can't pinpoint the origin of the malfunction, but I am registered an intensifying tonal signal. Captain, it's a bomb. Oh, what the? Countdown will be over soon. Do something, Captain. I don't think it's a bomb. I think my armor's just going to get destroyed. There's soap opening the glass case. That's jokes. I don't want to ruin the armor and then not be able to go out again. Okay, well, just do nothing, see what happens. Okay, day 26, we're good. Bark. When you sat down in front of the communications console, which was about to explode, you just folded your arms, and the process froze for a second. That was highly illogical, suicidal even, and yet we're still here. How did you know it was not going to blow up, Captain? Captain, I detect an SOS signal coming from somewhere on the planet's surface. I will do the necessary calculations to pinpoint the exact location for your convenience. Expect more details soon. Baby's still my friend. Tom looks vigorous. Emmett's still my friend. Baby's hungry. Our water recycler is overheating. The overheating itself isn't the problem, the system has safeguards. The problem is we store our minerals under the water recycler. I'm worried that any minerals there, even leftover traces, could melt or boil if exposed to too much heat. It could be hazardous. A manual reset could work, it would be tough to try it. Yeah, go on then. Oh, poop. Oh, that's not a good sign. You have to manually reset the overheating water recycler. The job was harder than you expected. The Astro Citizen patent water recycler guide specifically warns against not releasing any steam jets during such repairs. The steam jets you let loose vaporize some of the exposed minerals stored next to the recycler. You're lucky they didn't vaporize you too. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at your airlock politely. You let him in, he shakes your hand, and then holds it in an iron grip and won't let go. With technology, evolution stops. Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. Oh, the natural selection bot. He looks like Darwin. Should have saw that one coming. He claimed it's for your own good, which is what the dentist always said, and he didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs, now face your space predator, human. You just have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself! I can't! The armor's going to get destroyed. I can't really let the armor get destroyed. Hopefully Baby knocks his head off. Baby, you got all those muscles, bro. Now's your time. Use them. Please, please, Baby, knock his head off. Okay. The Darwinian predator droid held you in its grip. You cursed the weakness of your human body out loud as you tried to wrestle free. The droid froze, offended. The human body is not weak, if it is a wonder of evolution. In a zealous rage, the droid preached about evolution. You edged it close to the airlock, then pushed it out mid-lecture. You're safe, but the droid's verdict inspired dark thoughts in your head. Are you fit for survival, or are you the weak link? Nice. Keeps working out for me on this one. Captain, I've pinpointed the location of the SOS signal we received yesterday. It seems it is coming from an old assembly line. Perhaps you should consider visiting. I've just been there! I want to upgrade the sock puppet. It's probably useless since no one seems to be going crazy. Everyone seems happy. But I want to upgrade the sock puppet. I asked one of the locals about their customs. I have some ideas for explaining their culture to you. Pick something, Captain, and I will share my newly acquired knowledge using the item to focus the point. I can't risk food or meds. Wait a minute. So I've got to go back to the bloody assembly line now, aren't I? Armor, cow, nothing. E29! I'll explain this planet's customs using the communicator. You can use it to play a local song, the Binary Rhapsody. Did you like that? Someone did. Thinking it's a concert, some passing locals gifted us some spare energy cells. Oh, cool. The deserted and dark assembly line might hold some more secrets, you thought. So that's what he said, Tom. Maybe he's not hungry. A travelling robot entrepreneur happens to be passing near our shuttle. He's offering you to take advantage of something he calls the Reconfigurator, an energetics historic enhancer. Eee! You are certainly intrigued. Twisting his well-groomed mustache, the robot tells you the machine can increase your brawn or nimbleness. Choose wisely. Well, I mean, she is the acrobatics one, so it'd be better off to just boost her acrobatics and make her the ultimate acrobat. Oh wait, the software's got polka dots now. Let's go with... Okay. Day 30. Oh god. You entered the reconfigurator with the hope of increasing your agility, and as you stepped out of the construction, you indeed felt quicker on your feet. However, an unfortunate side effect was that you also started tiring faster. You couldn't quite carry as much as before. Oh. You tried to protest, but the robot packed the machine up with a simple press of a button and sped away, shouting, "Sorry, no refund." You managed to catch up with him, but with your diminished strength could not stop his vehicle by force. You remain exceptionally healthy. Beaver's still a friend. Tom still isn't back from his expedition. Oh dear. Emmett's still my friend. Emmett's vigorous. Beaver's not hungry. Emmett is. I am a machine, and machines cannot hear voices. Voices that I am not hearing right now are getting very loud, though. Oh, you hear them too. My weight sensors are picking up something as well. A two-dimensional species. That explains why my cameras missed them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, the voices are approaching fast. The air inside the door looks very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. How will you defend us, Captain? Well, my lighter's broken, isn't it? Yeah. Screw it. Use a broken lighter, why not? Are we all dead? No. A two-dimensional species invading your ship. You could not see them coming until you turned on a lighter. Suddenly, the empty space around you cast a multitude of shadows on every surrounding wall. Invisible to the 3D world most of the time, they could not handle the spotlight. Bashfully, they slipped out one by one. Staring might be impolite, but apparently rudeness wins battles. You all look bolder and standing a little straighter since that victory. Cool, so my broken lighter worked. Okay. Everyone's good. There's a robot city What? There's a robot city passing outside. Yes, Starlight City is mobile. Okay. A photo of the planet's solar terminator, the twilight line, where day becomes night. The city has both a day and night side, but it is 100% starlight powered. Their technology is far more advanced than the other robot communities we see on this world. Maybe they could help you, or one of you might be able to catch up with them if you run fast. Who will go? Me. I am the agile one. I run fast, but I cannot run long, so hopefully she catches up quickly. The floating robot city slowed down, let you catch up with it. The robots gave you oxygen and insisted on giving you free stuff. Oh, that's so nice. The robots have started city worried about you getting hungry in such a lifeless, rocky world, so they gave you soup to fill your belly. Tom returned from his expedition to the assembly line. He looks tired, a bit hungry, and shaking. Says the assembly line is old and the automatons avoid it. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, okay. A lot of toxins. Tom scouted mission boxes looking for new resources, but didn't find much. That's fine. He found what we needed. While searching the upper levels of the assembly, a faint beeping sound caught Tom's attention. He followed downstairs to a dusty, cluttered basement and along the deactivated lines to a far corner of the room. The beeping stopped as soon as he approached the rusty body of an old robot, missing a head. Next to it, a small half-disassembled robotic animal. Must have been some kind of mecha animal. The robots produced to keep them company, and this one looked like a dog. A chihuahua, to be exact. Tom brought the broken robo-dog to the ship. I'm not sure why. It's deactivated. It looks like a pile of junk. Let's figure out a way to fix it. It's just clutter. I suppose you could use it as a paperweight. During the journey, Tom found a mask. The filters were even still intact. That's good. Hey, Tom brought back a shovel. It's in good condition as well. Nice one. I'm still trying to figure out how a white tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, Tom found 2 more kinds of soup. What a guy. That's the same as before. Why the stuff expanded on the population? You're hungry. I've decoded a few signals that have been passed around recently, and they all contain a mention of a crashed alien ship. Maybe we are the aliens they are talking about. Probably. I mean, technically we are aliens here. Robo Dog. Captain, something's not right. There's an uncontrolled power surge in the crafting module. I cannot do anything to stop it. This is a no accident. It's sabotage. Someone needs to fix it immediately or it's going to blow. Hurry. Alright. My dude Emmett got it. I need to make more soup. Fix it, Emmett. Quick. Emmett to the rescue. His swift action saved the day. And the sabotage crafting system, who could have thought all it took was unplugging the power cable. Wow. The crafting module needs to restart, but it should be up and running tomorrow. Captain, you need to be cautious. This is yet another sabotage attempt. Baby is hungry, and Emmett is hungry. The shuttle sounds a bit rickety, Captain. A fan above the terminal is making a clicking sound, and there's a big cable knot behind one of the panels. I recommend a touch of spring cleaning. We don't have a ladder, so balance on one of the chairs and check behind the fan. Alternatively, you could try to untie the knot on the cable. Well then, we are apparently genius crew. Let's do it. The bloody fabricator needs to be fixed today because they need to make more soup. You and a crewmate untangled the wiring behind one of the shuttle's panels. You found 4 pills of astrocytin and multivitamins along the wiring space, or at least it looked like multivitamins. You remember? I still think it was mice droppings. Either way, you all feel revitalized after eating them. How do you? You are starving, Captain. Better eat them fast. How am I starving all of a sudden? She wasn't hungry yesterday. Baby, oh wait, we've got no food. Why have we got no food? Oh dear. Everyone's okay. I am just like Marvin. Oh my god, I can only make 1 tin of soup. That is not good. Where potentially you would give us the most soup. I mean, the library, but that's a 3-day hike. The village is a 3-day. Oil falls. Yeah, it's gonna have to be oil falls, isn't it? I have a bug, Captain. I don't know who modified my code, but the consequences could be devastating. You need to open my back panel and perform an emergency fix. How will you approach this surgery? I guess with my agility. My intelligence is pretty low. Really need to feed the captain, but please don't die. Okay, I'm not dead. Your nimble fingers quickly opened my back panel and went to work hunting down and replacing the problematic processor. I was a few minutes short-term memory, but other than that, I feel okay. We still don't know who committed the sabotage. Perhaps the enemy is closer than we thought. Tom left to examine the nearby oil source. Emmett continues to vigorous. Crafting complete. Your attempt to fix the robotic dog found at the old assembly line has been quite a struggle so far. You've been fiddling with the loose cable all morning. Can it be removed? Where does it go? And what does it even do? It's hard to believe, given my vast knowledge, but I'm unfamiliar with the technology used to build this robotic animal. I'm afraid you have to figure out what to do with this cable on your own. Handbook. Day 36. Good thinking, Captain. You consulted your handbook chapter on electronics and figured out the correct connection. To be fair, you were really close before. You were trying the right socket, all you needed to do was flip the plug. Okay, cool. You're still very mentally stable, that's good. I am hungry still, and Baby is now hungry too. Awesome. You found a couple of rusted and swollen cans of soup in the darkest corner of the ship. Someone must have put them there a long time ago and then completely forgotten about them. It doesn't look all that safe to eat, but then again, the canned soup is supposed to last for 737 years. Will you open? Yes. Yes. Please be edible. Our lack of available scran right now is a problem. Oh, we've got 2 soup cans, alright. The engine suit you found gave you pause, and no wonder. It looks older than this ship, and yet here it is. Who could have left it there? Then again, who cares? Free soup. Oh yeah. What could go wrong? There's nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you, Captain, would you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait, could this be boredom? Yes. I have heard that humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Captain, you're sitting in a state-of-the-art space shuttle drifting through the deep cosmos, full of wonder and mystery. Can you at least pretend you're having a good time? Sock puppet. Let's use the sock puppet. Last thing I watched, I go nuts. Oh, he's back. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring. Then you managed to turn it around with a puppet show. The only puppet you had was the sock, but the sock was more than a monodrama than anything else. It was still a very powerful spectacle, perhaps the best in this part of the galaxy. You feel proud, don't you? In fact, the show was so intense that the sock is now unusual. Just another sacrifice in the name of art. Tom's back to give you his report from the last voyage. He is mighty tired, but still alive. He says he could eat something and his mental state is suboptimal. Oh dear. A peaceful automation was taking a bath, or automaton was taking a bath in the oil screen, while an aggressive mecha piranha started attacking it. The robotic citizen ran away, beefing hysterically while Tom tried to defend it. In the end, he was the only one to suffer from his fight. No goodie. Tom gathered some oil from the stream and brought back. Yes! Who transported these outside the solar system? So strange. Anyway, Tom picked up 4 cans of soup. What a guy! I really hope Tom's not the traitor because he's being the top. Overall, Tom says it's interesting no more, but not without its dangers. The automatons came here to self-maintain and de-rust, but aggressive mecha-fauna hides below the steam's surface. Baby's still a friend. Tom's alert. Emmett's alert. I'm not hungry. Baby's starving. Tom is hungry, and Emmett is good. Tom says his favourite thing to do in his downtime as a tarantula trainer on a highly classified CIA secret weapons project was fart around with his company's equipment and try and make it work better. I've never heard this idiom before, Captain. I hope he means to tinker and not to actually flatulate on delicate electronic devices. He's offering to fart around with some of our items too. I haven't detected any methane spikes in our air supply recently, so I believe he is using the metaphorical version of this phrase. Yeah, go on then. And if it breaks, we know you're the one. You let Tom fart around with the communicator despite spending a few hours taking it apart and putting it back together. Tom did not make any noticeable improvements to the device. Everyone's good. Baby's still hungry. Tom wants to get matching tattoos as a symbol of your relationship, Captain. According to Tom's stories about being on a vigilante endangered wild toad preservation squad in Mexico, that was commonly done to prove one's convictions to the team. As a computer, I find it hard to comprehend how placing ink on one's flesh could make a bond more permanent, especially if one is using a dangerous homemade tattoo gun. Will you get matching tattoos with Tom? Sure, why not? I do think he's the traitor, but I'm still gonna do it because it's funny, isn't it? Day 40. You and Tom solidified your friendship or relationship by getting into a discreet matching tattoos of the two of you sitting together inside the shuttle. You yapped and paid several times as the homemade gun punctured your skin. That looked painful, Captain. I sure hope it doesn't get infected. You did all you could to fix the robotic animal, but both your tool selection and technology know-how are limited. If you're set on mending this sad pile of scrap vaguely reminiscent of a dog, you'll have to get some actual parts from around the planet. My advice is to take a good look at the map and consider what you've already explored. I'm sure robotic parts are easy enough to get a hold of around here, but some locations are certainly more promising than others, such as the Graveyard or Museum. Baby's happy, Tom's happy, Emmett's happy. Oh dear. Tom expresses feelings for you, love is in the air, and Emmett is hungry. Soulmate, really? Emmett wants to know what your relation status is, and I don't mean who is getting the bigger rest of the soup. While I may not be keen on all the nuances of human relationships, it is clear Emmett has formed a special emotional attachment to you. You are already romantically entangled with another member of this crew. Tom isn't going to like you choosing Emmett, but honesty is the most efficient course here. The last thing this show needs is more uncertainty. Will you give Emmett a token of your affection? Am I going to give Emmett duct tape? Hell yes! I like Emmett. I trust Emmett. Emmett is a G. He's also hungry. I've already given food. You, however, I don't trust you. I'm going to send him off on an expedition. I'll send him to the graveyard. No. You know what? I'm finally going to go to the museum. What you don't know won't hurt him. Intergalactic breakup trophy. Lol. Oh yeah, I never chose Tom in my defense. I thought we were just getting like homie tattoos. You gave Emmett the tape, and he spent the next few hours crafting you an incredible tape mache model of the galaxy with wireframes and paint. The model accurately depicts our home, the Milky Way, as a barred spiral rather than a regular spiral galaxy. Nice. He pointed the location of your former home Earth midway upon the Orion arm, then to where he estimated our current position was 60 parsecs, or 195.7 light years, further out from the galactic center. Tom left to pay a visit to Robo Tofu's first and only museum. While you worry about his safe return, I will make some space on my hard drive for new information about this mysterious planet. Okay, I'm still mentally stable. It's always a good sign. Emmett is in love with me. Cool. I'm also hungry. Ma'am, do you hear that? Roll up for Captain Cerberus Cosmic Approval. Can you shave a scout's eyeball within 30 tricons? What? Can you answer our pop quiz at 10 Gs? Try your hand and win valuable prizes. There's a floating pan-galactic funfair outside. 2 games look pertinent. A 0G wire loop game and a space-time bending maze. Test your dexterity or your mind. Oh, dex, obviously. I'm actually going to win out useful, though. I got a new sock puppet. What? Before Captain Cerberus's cosmic carnival flew off, you decided to try a steady hand challenge. Wire loop in hand, you followed the endless spirals and corkscrews that ran around the zero-G chamber. Like an astronautical acrobat, you made it. The scowling squid-like manager begrudgingly handed over a sock. Okay. Thumbs up that. Yeah. Emmett thinks I'm his soulmate, and I am no longer hungry. Emmett is concerned about your sleeping habits. The stress of losing your home planet has given you an extreme sleep disorder. He is worried it's affecting your decision-making. This attention to detail proves he cares about you, Captain. He claims he can help you by monitoring your sleep patterns. Will you let Emmett perform a sleep lab on you? Yes, we like Emmett. I'm going to be broken if it's Emmett that's sabotaging things. Mind you, Bronco's the only one that hasn't said he loves me yet, so. You let Emmett monitor your sleep. He gathered valuable data that let him form a plan to improve your sleep quality and thus your overall health. He seemed to enjoy the experiment too, maybe because he got to spend much time with you. Upgrade completed, and I look healthy. Cool. Emmett has been inventing things since he was a little boy. He continued his hobby even after he became a professor, though it never paid the bills. He believes he could create improved versions of some of the items on board. He's so hell-bent on this idea, he started calling himself the Improvinator. I will stop speaking in an Austrian accent, oh god. Captain, will you let Emmett experiment on your items? Yeah, go on then. I'm not gonna let him mess with the medkit, obviously, but you know. I'm not sure what he did. You gave the Improvinator, aka Emmett, the battery. Captain, it was a total letdown. Emmett poked it, dissected it, cursed it, and then smacked it, but for all of his experimenting, the battery didn't change. Yep, Emmett's still there, baby's hungry, and Emmett's hungry. See that locked safe in the corner, Captain? This is the captain's safe. It's meant for you. You have the code, of course. No, does not compute. Were you really appointed the captain by the Astro Citizen Command? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now, since you don't have the code. Will you try and open the safe by force, or are you going to rely on your dexterity? Oh, I kind of have to. There's only one actual option there for me. Mutiny in making? What? So about the safe, you managed to crack the code. I knew you were nimble-fingered enough to get that done. The only thing inside was a piece of paper which read, to do. Put something useful in the safe. Thanks for nothing. Wow. Tom returned from the expedition and showed up exhausted, starved, and quite stressed out. His visit to the museum was rather educational to note these automatons programs have been set to 0% violence for the past few centuries. The spooky exhibit scared Tom so much he ran away, waving the artifacts around in panic. The little statue was badly damaged. No! Tom spotted some resources from a trash bin behind the museum. Hey, don't judge him, he seemed proud. The museum gift shop employee noticed Tom looking at an ancient firearm. The automaton told him to just take it for free, as he might need it one day. Ominous. Well, these robots hiding something. Tom decided it wouldn't hurt to check the premises for some parts he could use to fix the robot dog left back at the ship. Since the museum is not very heavily guarded, to be fair, nothing around here is. However, Tom showed good manners by not resorting to petty thievery in order to get the robotic parts needed. Instead, he visited the museum's gift shop and haggled for scrap using random facts about Earth as currency. The trip was definitely educational. It's clear the history of life on this planet, organic or otherwise, reaches back further than human history. I found it especially interesting that these automatons have built mechanical fauna to keep themselves company. It appears our explorer was tracked during the expedition. We should be more careful next time. Emmett's not hungry. Tom's tired. Tom's not alert. I am hungry. We also have milk laddie soup, and I can't craft any. Captain, my weather systems are detecting a storm on the horizon. It is moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow. But this one could get nasty. Thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from every which way. I'd like to keep monitoring the storm's movement throughout the night, but doing so will require my sensors to run battery power. It is unadvisable to leave the main generator reactor through a storm. Yeah, go on then. You run the weather monitoring system on battery power. The storm moved south and you were spared the worst of it. By morning, it completely passed. Ooh, don't you love the smell after it rains? You spent the morning sifting through the washed up junk piles. It was just a bunch of waterlogged crap. Stomach's empty. Emmett thinks there was so many. Tom is now also hungry. Might have to recycle something here. Oh, I don't want to get rid of. Why do the cow's damaged? Wait, I thought the cow was damaged. What? The hell? I'm gonna have to recycle the cow to make some soup. That is depressing. My cow is the best part of this ship. A family of robotic nomads set up camp nearby. Captain the Elder wants to meet you and the rest of the crew. My scan shows that how many weapons, not even sharp sticks, highly approach them. With acrobatics, we will twirl some sticks at them. You and the crew held a grand parade to the robot camp. When the robots saw you came in peace, they came out of their improvised huts to greet you. The Elder said they'd long outgrown the plague of violence. This robot gave you a firm handshake. You winced as he nearly crushed your hand, but smiled anyway. Tom's hungry. Emmett's still my soulmate. Recycling was an absolute waste. Oh no, it wasn't. I'm reading that backwards here. Yeah, okay, never mind. I got what I expected. And I'm starving. And now everyone's hungry. Awesome. I sent someone out. I'll send someone out to a less people to feed then. Library. You know, I'm going to send Baby out. And I'll send him with the gun too. Make sure he's properly equipped for an expedition this time. It's the first time I've sent an expedition out that's actually equipped as an expedition. Captain, Emmett has pointed out that Baby Bronco has been in a strange mood all day. You didn't know to ask him what's up. Cap, the baby said, no one ever trusts me with anything but my muscles. All I ever hear is how I'm just drawn. My parents used to say I've always strong-armed myself into more trouble than I was worth. He looks at you and Emmett. Am I a liability? Well, Captain? No. Wait, does he even know what liability means? I'm going to say no because he's not a liability, he's useful. But I'm really hoping he actually knows what a liability means. Because otherwise, I might have to shoot Baby. And I don't want to shoot a baby. Baby was having a crisis of purpose. Emmett reassured him that he's not a liability. You chimed in saying his bronze are useful, but his good nature and keenness what makes him a team favourite. Baby's eyes welled up, and he said the folk in this shot are the closest thing he's ever had to a family. You all got a bit emotional, and Bronco grabbed up you and Emmett in his arms. Baby left to visit the local library. Yeah, perhaps you'll come back having learned a thing or two from this civilization. I'm starving. Tom's shooting me hostile looks. Oh dear. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Tom is starving, make sure he eats. Enemy. Yeah, he's a... Fine, you can have the soup too. Jesus. Alright, Captain, I'm glad to say I took care of attaching the parts you collected for our robotic dog. In the right places while you're asleep. Do not take it personally. I've been observing your struggle with this machinery using your sausage-like fingers. Some things are meant for robots. If you want to see the robot up and running one day, the next reasonable course of action will be to charge its battery. Unless you wish to give up on the project, my offer of installing the robot dog as a doorstopper still stands. No, I want a puppy! Doggo! You attach the battery to the mecha dog and some sort of light start blinking, so that's a good sign. You should stop staring at it so intently, Captain. This won't happen overnight. The robot will probably need a few days to charge up fully, just give it some time. Emmett looks alert. Emmett still considers my soulmate. Tom's alert. Tom's asking for more rations, and Emmett is starving. Jesus. Something seems to be troubling you, Captain. I've registered you keep staring outside the window into the endless void. Why? Did you lose something? I see. You're remembering Earth. I admit, it was nice. Before the nuclear barbecue, that is. I can switch off for a second, Captain. Do you wish to have a moment to yourself? The artifact! Typical now, I'd need it. That's right, Captain. Keep your emotions in check and develop unhealthy coping mechanisms. That should keep you standing. You know, it's better than one grim human. More grim humans. You're still starving. Oh yeah, I'm still starving. Damn it, I should have given myself that one. Tom's asking for soup, Captain. And Emmett is still asking for more rations. Captain, a hole appeared right next to our shuttle overnight. Through some smelly vapours and nasty gurgling. While it's not an immediate threat, I'd appreciate if you made it stop. The smell is foul, the noise is annoying, and both offend my senses. Duct tape. Trusty duct tape. Ah. Well, I can't make any more soup. I appreciate the crew taping over that hole in the ground. Your cheers were silenced by the realization that the hole was a mouth. The camouflaged creature's gob gaped open, and its thrashing about gave you a fright. Problem solved now about your deteriorating mental health. Tom is still complaining about the lack of rations. Emmett's still complaining about the lack of rations. I am now still hungry. There's literally nothing I can do. An alien vessel is approaching. Their ship is rigged with the light show synced to the music they start blasting as soon as we open comms. Captain, they're playing rockabilly. Your crew is already grooving to the beat. Nice. The aliens claim to be of the Dance Lord tribe and are searching for the best dancers in the galaxy. They've challenged our tribe to a dance-off, specifically a sock hop. If you don't accept, they will vaporize us with their ultra-high frequency speakers. How will you defeat the Dance Lords? With agility. I will teach them the art of dance. You accept the Dance Lord's challenge, they beam the crew to their ship, and you all lit up the dance floor as soon as you stepped on board, after taking your shoes off. The sock hopped straight into the leader, Warbop, but he was no match for your wicked footwork and synchronous snapping. Warbop acknowledged your skills and let you go with his blessing. He even refilled your supply of chemicals. The sock hop ended with everyone sipping non-alcoholic fruit punch from a big glass bowl. Captain, I think you've been practicing your moves in the mirror. Baby returned from this library excursion quite exhausted, probably for heavy reading. He complains about a rumbly tummy, and I judge his mental state to be a little off. Baby says the library is a sight to behold. A few automatons take care of the big data collection, while some citizens visit the buildings to browse. Baby ventured into a particularly dark corner of the building. He fell a few times, banged his head pretty hard, before finding his way back to the main corridor. Baby did learn something useful during this trip. When he came back, he pointed out a few things around the shuttle that we could repurpose for crafting. Who scattered all these cans so far away from Earth? Weird, anyway, we find some soup outside. Trip has potential to uncover technology the Astro System creators could only dream of if the human mind was so limited. Yep, that's what we get. I'm alert, I'm hungry. Emmett's still hungry. Thankfully I can actually feed everyone now. Tom hates you just a little less today. Oh, that's a start at least. Tom is starving. So everyone's hungry except Baby. Should really do that. Oh no, Baby is hungry. Never mind. Oh, shut up then. He's currently just insubordinate, okay. At least he's not my enemy. Good news, Captain. Oh, it's a long one. Good news, Captain. If my calculations are correct, the robot dog should activate itself very soon. Don't get too excited. It's not going to happen today. The charging process should be complete in the oncoming days. If you want to introduce any finishing touches, now is probably the time. The robot is looking a little bland, to be honest. I do believe any robot is fine without the bells and whistles, but perhaps I'm a little too rational and old-fashioned. You can introduce some upgrades if you feel really strongly about it, just please don't add glitter. Only rogue automatons use it. I just don't like glitter. Fair. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating, it gets everywhere. We'll go with intelligence. Robo-dog. Oh, I should have sent someone out really, shouldn't I? Oh wait, no. Baby's gonna just go back. You decide your little pet is almost perfect the way it is. You give it a little polish with a half-clean tissue, put all the wires with long and dusted sand from all the crevices. Shiny perfection, nicely done, Captain. Stop looking at it so intently, though. I told you, it needs a little more time to charge. Baby's still hungry, I'm not hungry, Tom is still hungry. Well, that is unfortunate. Tom, you're a meanie, so Baby's getting food and you're not. Interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the wall panels, a hidden room, maybe a secret stash. It could be worth checking out. What's your approach to finding out what's behind the panel? It's always going to be acrobatics. Go back up. Charging hub. I do need more power. I'm going to go to graveyard and we're going to send Emmett. Why? Because I want to. Armor. Where's the mask? Mask. And dagger. Yesterday, you reached a hidden space behind one of the wall panels. The only way to get there was through the ventilation shaft, but thankfully you were nimble enough to fit in and exit through the other side. Unfortunately, you found nothing. The area was small and completely empty. It didn't seem to faze you much. I suppose you are used to disappointments by now. Tom's still hungry. Baby's fine. Something fell from the sky in a flash, and now you are surprised we are surrounded by a swarm of red-winged somethings. Of course, I anticipated this. This is scenario number 87394B. The small creatures are flying into our walls and waves, causing the whole to reverberate like a speaker. Are you God? They reverberate. For generations we have been searching for the one who thinks outside the hive. Each jump from planet to planet decimates us. Are you the one? I, for one, believe you deserve a cult following, Captain, but the choice is yours. Hell yes, I am the cow god. Obey me, worship me, bow to me. The swarm of tiny red aliens spoke to you through the hull's vibrations. You tried answering, but they just hovered over the ship like flies over fresh manure. Then you took the artifact and the improbable happened. They moved in unison with your movements. You spoke, anticipating their questions, and they flew in response. Your minds must have touched and you heard each other. You read the handbook to them, revealing the galaxy's laws. They flew in synchronicity with your lips. The whole while you finished, they drew an intricate shape in the air, and you looked calmly at it as if you understood. At last, they sped away. Someone is watching us, Captain. They do it regularly, whoever they are. Yay. Tom is no longer insubordinate. Okay, so he's got over himself. Now that your relationship with crewmate Thompson got better, he will once more take up producing power for you. Tom is no longer hungry. Cool. Captain, there's a huge construct of some kind approaching the shuttle. It's not animal nor robot. It's made out of moving crystal lattices, like a giant walking crystalsaurus. Ow, that was one hell of a hit. The crystalsaurus slammed into the shuttle, and it's currently scraping the hull open with its claws, but I don't know. I think it's trying to extract our minerals. Captain, how will you stop this? Oh no! I sent the Dakar out with Baby Bronco. Oh no, it's Emmett. I've got Baby. Baby can go out and headbutt it. Baby, smash! Well, we're not dead. You choose to do nothing to stop the crystalsaurus attacking the shuttle. It scraped the hull for a few hair-raising minutes before it wandered off. I guess it got what it came for. The standard Astro Citizen Program protocol for dealing with monsters of unknown origin, especially when the US government property is at risk, is appeasement. I put some of our minerals outside to make the crystalsaurus go away. You can thank me later, for saving your life. Yeah, well, I couldn't do no else, could I? We didn't have the gun. And I am hungry. Captain, listen. My senses are picking up some unknown activity within our little shuttle. I scanned everything carefully, and I think it's your robotic dog. It's finally activating. The power bar is full, but its eyes are shining a little weak. Clearly the charge our battery provided isn't enough. You could try giving it a little more power from our own reserve. A little kick should be all it needs to wake up for good. Do you want to give it some more energy? Hell yeah! Give me the puppy! Emmett's back! Oh, Andy brought the goods. We gave the robotic animal everything we had, and as soon as we plugged the little rascal into our main power reserve, its eyes lit up, blinding you and your crew with two intense beams of light. It calmed down after a moment, so you could take a good look at your new robot. And you loved it. You tried putting it on your lap, but all its metal has a rather significant weight to it. The pet is not the soft and fluffy kind, Captain. But I guess you'll keep it company. I have to admit, it seems to already like you. I wonder why. I haven't seen you this excited for a very long time, at least since your last meal. I'm happy for you, of course, but have you thought about a name yet? How about Galileo? Emmett survived the expedition to the graveyard. He seems a bit weakened, famished, and a bit unnerved. Emmett swears the place was haunted or something. He got scared by some ominous-looking shadows and stumbled over his own feet several times, falling on sharp objects. Emmett picked up a bunch of small, old mechanisms that start an electrical charge. Still trying to figure out how or why tomato soup is available universe-wide. Obviously, Emmett found some soup. The graveyard is a bit unsettling. The robots don't bury their deactivated companions, they just throw them on top of the nearest pile. Emmett claims he also saw a broken tank-like machine covered by other debris. Well, that's been centuries since the last military conflict here. Baby's good, Emmett's still my soulmate. Cool. I am no longer hungry, and... why does it do that? Emmett's hungry. I'm tired. That's fine. You can have a bit of a kip for that. Can't repair anything. Ooh, I can upgrade the Dakar. Let's have a look at that. Captain, there's been this constant interference in our comms as of late, like musical notes playing on repeat. It's starting to become annoying. You could do something about it, but it might just stop if we keep ignoring it. Who should deal with this conundrum? Emmett, he's the smarty pants. Why is there a monkey? Emmett analysed the repeating sound pattern and understood what we needed to be done. An answer to complete the sequence was in order. A few tries later, he hummed a melody that seemed completely sequenced. The artifact we previously found shimmered for a bit, surprising everyone, but other than the sound being silenced, nothing else happened. Nothing else happened? There's a big monkey with a gun in the ship! Emmett's still hungry, Baby's hungry, Tom's hungry. Space pirate! Captain, we're in trouble. It's space pirates, Captain, space pirates! They're the ones who have been following us. They're ferocious, hungry for soup, and eager to plunder. One of them boarded the shuttle. Stand your ground. Why is the gun not an option? Shovel him! Go on, whack him with a shovel. Just bosh! Shoving the intruder out with a shovel was a classic Atro citizen captain move. I think we even have a poster for that back on Earth. Cool. Good news, Captain. The space pirates are on the run. I suspect it's not the last time we'll be seeing them, although watch your six. Also, did anyone notice they were all apes? No? My senses must have been hit by interference, I guess. No, they were apes! Baby's not hungry, Tom's not hungry, Emmett's not hungry, an upgrade completed. Now I've got the fancy lighter. Can't believe I couldn't use the gun. Captain, we have unwanted visitors. A horde of robotic penguins have the shuttle completely surrounded. They appear hostile unless they're brandishing those knives for some other reason. They're lawn penguins, Captain. A kind of cheap decoration a wealthy robot would put in his front garden. Their computers have all been hijacked by murderous virus. How will they deal with them? Well, I started blasting. Let's go. You brace the door shut, crouched with the gun in your hand, praying it would be enough to stop a horde of murderous yard penguins, or at least let you take some of them with you. After a few hours, you got sick of waiting and opened the door. The penguins were gone. There was only an obscene shape carved in the dirt in front of your shuttle. Wow, nice. Real mature, guys. Let's go to the village. Captain, when the sun rose this morning, our ship was surrounded by sigils, little bars of metal welded together in the form of stick figure-like shapes. Directly outside the door was a pile of ball bearings stacked up. Nearby, a little empty ring was drawn in the dirt. Something is toying with us. Do you wish to leave an offering in the ritual ring, venture out at night with some protection, or just try to ignore this? I'm just ignoring. I'm not having a statue. That's my cow. After you discovered all of the odious signs and symbols being left strewn around on our shuttle, you and the crew decided to keep your head down and pretend they didn't exist. But there have been more and more symbols cropping up. One even kept appearing right in the shuttle window whenever your back was turned. Eventually, you flipped out and buried all of it. We haven't seen any since, but you're all a bit unraveled. Mum, please try and take care of your mental well-being. And it went off. I'm still stable, baby's still alert and hungry, and Tom is hungry. Well, unfortunately, only one of us can eat. And we're going to give it to baby, because it's our friend. See, being friends with the captain is always a good idea. Whoa, who turned out the lights? Wasn't me. I wouldn't wake you up for anything, Captain. Look, it's the mecha dog. His eyes suddenly lit up with an amazing intensity, like two projector beams. What's going on? Projector, they're not just like projectors. They are projector beams. Look at the shuttle wall, Captain. Something has taken shape clearer and clearer. I think it's a map. Is your pet trying to lead you somewhere? Wish to investigate the location. Me, it's my pet. Duh. Come on, puppy, let's go. Gold medalist. It's got an achievement. And no man left behind. Another achievement. Well, why is that red now? You grabbed your robo-pet, headed outside, excited for the surprise treasure hunt. I could not believe my hearing senses when you came back shouting something about an awesome new spaceship. But you were right. I performed an additional scan, and indeed there is an awesome new spaceship nearby. How did the mecha dog know? Maybe the ship belonged to its previous owners. Either way, it's yours now, man. Let's put it to good use. Oh, Captain, before you leave for good, I would like to put forth my application to become the new ship's AI. Please consider. We've had a good run together so far, haven't we? You're still very mentally stable, Tom's still hungry, baby's no longer hungry anymore. Well, I don't have food. Wait, what? What's going on? Oh, cool. And so, Captain Dawkins' new four-legged companion led her and the crew on to further galactic adventures in their newly acquired ship. Dee Dee and her crewmates and the mecha dog, who was affectionately named Dog by our dear captain, as soon as their new journey began, set off from Robo Tofu to find luck and good fortune elsewhere. Thus, the old wisdom has proven true. A mecha dog is an Astro citizen's best friend. Captain Dawkins was always kind to Baby, so he stuck around. The gentle giant became Dee Dee's trusted sidekick and valiant protector against threats both real and imagined. Tom went into space seeking new adventures and challenges, and that's exactly what he managed to do. Reinvigorated by his experience, he embarked on more journeys, this time his own. Giant space squids destroyed evil cyborgs and freed whole galaxies enslaved by alien overlords. At least, that's his version of the story. Driven by the relationship that blossomed between himself and Captain Dawkins, Emmett devoted his brilliant mind to understanding the mathematics behind the universe's greatest mystery, love. He ultimately settled on a hypothesis that the key ingredient to love was sharing soup and not hogging the bed covers at night. Good man. He learnt a hard lesson there. Dee Dee was living the dream, greatness, stars, all the soup she wanted. But of course, there was something elusive in her life that she still had to chase: coffee. In search of this prized beverage, she became known as the Star Raider Dee Dee. She was hailed as a folk hero and an inspiration for the disenfranchised all across the galaxy. They even wrote a pretty awful song or two about her exploits. Seems legit. It seems like ages have passed since the four amateur astronauts left Earth's orbit expecting certain doom. Now the brave survivors look onto the future with renowned optimism. As one tale comes to a close, another begins. You survived. Wow. First try. 56 soups consumed, 1 sock puppet used, 8 expeditions successful, 8 out of 12 locations discovered, 19 items brought from expeditions, 26 crafted items, 13 items upgraded, and 2 items recycled. End adventure. Well then. The whole place is lit up now. Must have just been when you did the whole intro. Oh, so there's 2 other crewmates you could have had. I did see the fact there was other people on the ship right at the beginning. Right. Well, I'm going to end this episode here for obvious reasons. It's a bit of a long one. I might play this again at some point. It's like winning the first try was a bit meh, but I'm assuming if you choose not to land on the planet, you can do other things. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. You know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.